Well, this should be a good test of that 4 feet of grass and blackberry and a little bit of Scotch broom, about 4 feet deep, all the way through here. Quite a bit of down branches and bits of this and that. We're going to try that Orec mower out here today. This is the
they're sharp all the way through, so they're reversible.
Reversible flail blades. How many total?
38.
38. And they're made of a soft steel, so they've got break-off bolts, so you can replace them individually. And then it's got a metal sheet flailing system on it, or a protective system on it that folds forward.
Why is it serrated blade in there? What is that? Comb the grass? There's a serrated piece of steel. What's that all about?
It's to kind of provide a more even cut. I think you go through there.
Okay.
So in talking about this versus an Outback, what we're looking at mainly is that the flail system pulls forward over the material instead of cutting it like a lawnmower, and produces a fine chop. And then in terms of riding this up on anything, I guess the biggest issue is if you can ride it up on it, it'll do it.
Exactly.
And what's it powered by again? Which Honda?
GXV 270.
GX what?
GXV 270.
V270?
Yeah.
Cool.
GX.
GX 270.
Yeah, GX
270.
270. Thanks, Jim. We got a couple of different settings for heights. And then we've got on the back side here, that's your forward go with a simple clutch system down here, right?
Yep.
And then left and right is done with those metal handles. And then engaging the flail is the black on the left, is the red on the right, and forward is,
Operator presence.
yep. And this engagement here is,
That actually engages the blades themselves. This is more of a lock.
okay, so it's double backed.
Yeah.
Yep, and then you got to push auto stop on it. That's nice as well. Well, let's see what this thing does to 4-inch thick blackberry impregnated grass and a couple of bits of Scotch broom.
That's 4 feet, not 4 inch.
4 feet. Thanks, Jim. And that's at speed setting 1 right now.
Say this. 2 could be possible. Depends on the thickness of the brush over here.
You got to keep it slow enough so it doesn't bog, right?
Yeah,
You're just listening to engine speed. Pretty good job of pushing through it with the blackberry.
Would be a pretty good idea. Sometimes if they get through really thick brush, you start to hear kind of a crunch, crunch, crunch noise as they work on it. Good idea to stop the, stop the movement of the engine, the machine, and let them do their work.
Well, that's the. So which one? A Honda? What again? 270. So it's got some. 270. It's got some horse. So it's plowing through it pretty good. It's not a bad finished product. We set it a little lower.
Yeah, we could probably set it a little lower.
But we're cutting it about what height right now?
It's like about just under 3 inches.
Just under 3? Well, it certainly goes to the blackberries and that pretty easy. Hey Jim, head for that Scotch broom. Well, short of completely overgrown, this is about as good as it gets for giving it a good run. And then we can go back over this again if we wanted to at a lower setting, yeah?
Exactly.
And get a fine mince?
Yep, yeah, get a really nice, close to a fine cut.
And what's the lowest this thing gets down to?
About 2 inches.
2 inches?
Yeah.
Well, that thing plowed a road in under 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. Uh-oh, he's going off in the bush again. No, he's coming back at us. Gotta stay away from the front end of that thing, right? Yeah, he's figuring out how to work those tank tracks now.
You have to kind of feather them and keep it centered a little bit.
Yeah, when it wanders, but it's nice. I mean, a guy could spend a lot of time horsing one of these around. That system makes it easy on the user.
Exactly. That's the other advantage of the billy goat too. When you're on a slope, uneven ground with the billy goat, you're really trying to fight the machine.
Yep. With a track system, that's non-existent.
Yeah.
And it always gives you traction on whatever you're going over.
Yeah.
What's the incline max on this thing? 25 degrees?
Officially we recommend 20.
20 is what you officially recommend?
Yeah, it's a Honda Japan engine and they don't have oil shut off.
Ah.
So it won't shut off if you're on a really
If you overdo it, you'll run it dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a slope indicator on that little front on that.
Yep.
Semicircular.
Yeah, I see that. Right in front of you.
Yeah.
Doing a good job of cutting. Certainly on the small stuff, no problem.
Yeah, and I would say on this kind of stuff, third gear should, as you know, probably.
Third gear will do it on this, yeah. And I guess it's first gear and buttering the clutch up into the heavier stuff. And the only thing we saw choke up on was a 2-inch thick piece of dried Scotch broom.
Yeah.
And it was a solid 2-inch in diameter, and it was probably a year old, bone dry. And that stalled it, but actually I came back over it again and got it. So, and he's in second now. Yep. Yeah, he's got the hand of it now. He's working those the two brake handles like a champ. Well, coming around the corner, that one is. Truth is, it's almost fun to use. No problem.
You're just getting the operation with more skill than it is really manual labor.
Hey, Robert, bring it over this way and we'll see it come through on this side.
All right.
Rotary motors, what? What's that? Used other rotary motors, what?
Well, I've used a rotary mower that probably wasn't as efficient as this. Because this, you can just walk into it. And you know, if the second gear is the desirable gear.
But when you say more efficient, why? Because it's tracked?
No, I say it's more efficient because on a rotary type mower,
Yeah.
you're spinning that stuff up into a knot is what you're doing.
Yeah.
if you noticed, like when he hit that, or you hit that Scott's broom, it pulled it straight in. And it chopped it up as it went. It's a nice Cuisinart. You can do cabbage, you can do onions.
We can make salsa?
Salsa.
Salsa. It's all about the salsa.
Right. Second gear is preferable. You know, you don't want to be whipping them blackberries into you.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Best idea? I can't think of something better. Can you? Where's it going to stop?
Well, other than I groom this with a backhoe.
Right.
That's pretty efficient.
Right. Well, you know.
If you don't want to spend $27,000 for a backhoe and you want to mow this stuff, I would say this is the way to go.
Yeah. Well.
It's the only downturn is this would probably work for a homeowner in a residential type setting. For really big, like this, homeowner might have a lot like this. He'll spend, I'm just guessing by the way it went, probably 6 hours to clear this. I could come out here with a background and do it too. For a county thing, this would have to have a wider depth. 48, that's what, 24? Yeah.
Or for a small area. Anything small. But most of us don't use backhoes to clear areas.
So, most of us don't have as much gardening work to do as I do.
That's true. That's true.
I got to be efficient in whatever I do. If you step this up to a 48 or say a 54, then you're going to add a seat. And there's a bonus because now you're farther away from blackberries.
It's a different game though.
Yeah.
Different game, different machine.
I don't know. What's this? Plastic cup.
That's
Well, that's the end of the blades running. That's no big deal. Actually, that's no big deal. Took it no problem, no bends, no cuts.
Other than
Held
that,
up.
it's pretty efficient at what it does.
Isn't it?
I think so. And I don't recommend the highest speed to anybody because I think you're just wide open and out of control, especially a homeowner that may rent this.
Yep.
I've got
Maybe on a flat ground if you get used to it.
No, not even that. It's just too fast. And if you're trying to do something like this, you don't want to make it tough on the motor and that by bogging it down and jumping off the controls. I think if you stay in the second gear, then you're doing a real smooth, safe job.
Well, that's a good point. Smooth and safe is nice.
Is this, when you're in this tall stuff and you're going like past that blackberry and you catch something and it comes down in front of you.
Yeah.
If you're going too fast, you're just going to get whipped by that blackberry.
True. So second gear.
Is the preferable gear in this machine.
So thing was nice. It didn't bog. Those wheels didn't bog down as much as I thought it would. And you can put this thing in the back of a pickup. You can roll it up on the with the tracks. It rolls up no problem. So other than buying a full machine, I mean this is about as good as it gets, I think, for something this size. For portable and for yard work and or maybe even commercial on a smaller lots where you're trying to open up areas. Thanks a lot for the demo, man.